Hi, this is Mark from longislandwatch.com, and I've got a new Islander release for you. If you're one of those very few people that say the channel is getting too much Islander-ish, I apologize. I probably don't have to apologize, but I try to give everybody what they want to see. But some things are just more important to me than they are to others. I'm sporting my Matic Blue Polished on that cool white strap. And no, I'm not releasing this watch. Again, this one's still a decent ways off. I'm showing it off a lot though for a watch I haven't released. So today's watch is going to be another cool entry into that samurai-ish case. This will be, I think, the fifth model in the series. I think you're really, really going to dig it. I think it's totally cool. And then you probably watch this on Tuesday. On Thursday, there should be another release. If you want to know what it is, head on over and follow me on Instagram. I posted a photo of it just the other day. Let's check this one out. So before we get into today's samurai-esque release, I would be remiss if I did not tell you that two of the other very, very popular styles are back in stock. The gray dial with the orange and gray sapphire bezel, and as well, this is the ISL 28, and as well as the ISL 26, which is the full lume dial with the ceramic insert. Both are available. Currently, I'll give you a quick lume shot of these two side by side, and then we'll get into the new release. There you go. The full lume is totally ridiculous, and the other guy does a great job as well. So here she is. We are getting into this this awesome Great Wave dial watch. I believe that this is ISL 62, following in my genius method of numbering the series of watches. So I guess maybe we'll just talk about the dial first. So the dial is a recreation of a print done by a Japanese artist. I hope I'm not pronouncing it incorrectly. Hakusai, Great Wave off Kanagawa. You can see a beautiful wave, and then Mount Fuji in the background, and these two boats. The print obviously is rectangular in nature. These two boats trying to get away from it. Pretty cool. People will call this a tsunami, though I guess it's more really a rogue wave, right? Tsunamis don't really do this. I considered this a tsunami when I was watching Roadrunner. Nowadays, we know a tsunami is just like a big tidal flood. Anyway, so it's a beautiful dial print. I didn't put a date on because I did not want to cut away any of the dial. It does glow. We'll get into that later. I went with simple blue hands to kind of match the motif of the watch, the blueness. A little bit of lume dots on the seconds hand gives a little balance of clarity there. A nice blue chapter ring, okay, and then I went with a dual time ceramic bezel. This is a la ISL 27. So this kind of gives you the hour markers, so you can tell if you can't tell time on a Movado. All right. So if you need hour markers, they are here for you. But you can obviously also use it as a dual time bezel. It is a 120 click unidirectional ratcheting bezel. The price of the watch is $319. The Great Wave. A lot of times Seiko watches. As you guys know, I probably have one sitting here. Give me 1 second. Probably have to edit this out. I'm not going to edit it out. Here's a Seiko. You can see, come on, the Wave logo on the back. I'm probably holding it upside down. I am. Seiko Wave. So it's kind of cool, a little bit of a nod to that. I thought it looked really great. I put it in this samurai-esque case. I say samurai-esque because it has the angles and sharpness of a samurai case, but it actually is slimmed down a bit in size. And the purpose there was to make the watch fully compatible with all 007 parts. So you don't like this bezel or this insert, you can put on your own bezel and insert for a 007. It will fit. Ditto with the crystal, okay? Kind of ditto with the dial. Yeah, it is ditto with the dial, because I guess the dial doesn't matter because there's no date window cut out of it. The only thing is the bracelets. If you want another bracelet, you have to get a samurai bracelet. The 007 bracelets will not fit just due to the lug configuration. So it is 42 millimeters in diameter. It is 14 millimeters thick to a slightly domed sapphire crystal. 48 millimeters on the lug tip to lug tip, 22 millimeter lug. The bezel itself, as I mentioned before, is 120 click unidirectional ratcheting bezel. Understand that dual time bezels should really be bidirectional. I did that on the ISL 27. I found that most customers wanted it to be unidirectional instead, so I guess I'll stick with this this configuration going forward. So to Seiko NH36 movement, so yes, if you're a purist, there will be a ghost position on the crown, but there's no mechanics installed, but nothing will happen one click out. Okay, so 2 clicks out will change the time, seconds hand stops. It's a hacking hand winding movement. Let's hand wind it. Here at hand winding, 40 hours of power reserve, 24 joules. Double dome, sapphire crystal, anti-reflective coating on the inside, blue AR. It is like the usual solid screw down case back with the usual engravings. Solid link bracelet, solid end link bracelet, sized with screws. Can you see them there? I think you can. Ta-da! Love the bracelet on this. We do sell this bracelet separate. A little side commercial there. It is, I believe it is partnered with BRAC. Another great naming convention for me. BRAC-02, I believe this one is, and it fits all samurais. Really nice bracelet. The angles of the links really match the angles of the case. Double push button flip lock, deployant, milled clasp, scissor clasp, 3 positions of micro adjust, no diver's extension here. 3 o'clock crown, obviously, screw down, logoed crown. Lug holes? Yeah, holes in the lugs for making easy strap changes. Ceramic loomed insert, as I said before, a loom dial. Non-loomed hour and minute hands. It is a 22 millimeter lug. And again, guys, this is the same bracelet that's on the other 2 models I showed you before that just came back in stock. This watch, I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Love it. Great wave dial, whatever you want to call it. I will not do a naming contest for this one. I know how sensitive naming contests can get. Let's see how this thing lights up. So there you go. The loom is beautiful. Going, again, almost like the ISL 26 with the negative hands, makes telling time extremely, extremely easy. You do have a loomed bezel, so you can read the hour markers off of it. And there are 2 little dots on the seconds hand that are going around. And guys, I think it's so cool. I love that it's loomed. Love it. So nice looking. We'll just come in really close on that dial before I put it on. Check out the artwork. I believe this was a print, not a painting. Woodblock print. So cool. Such a nod to history. For those interested in the legal end of things, as I guess, again, some people are very interested in the legality of things, the print itself has been entered into the public domain for quite some time, considering the artist passed away many moons ago. Oh, the print does date. It's almost 200 years ago, actually. It's like 1820 or something, somewhere around there, 1830. So this picture is almost 200 years old. Not this particular dial. The dial is new, but the artwork dates back a long, long, long time. Is that not the business? It's so cool. So I've been sporting that other wave dial watch. I have a couple of them, actually, different configurations that I was checking out with the markers on the dial. And I just feel putting markers on the dial like this and a date window on a dial like this totally does absolutely no justice to the watch. You guys know I'm generally a fan of days and dates. I think they do serve a good purpose, but in this case, the dial is artwork, and you will love to stare at it. The big wave, Mount Fuji, some boats, a little bit of open air and sky over here. It looks so cool. So that will do it. This has been Mark from LongIslandWatch.com showing you the ISL 62, the Great Wave Watch, whatever you guys want to call it. You can host your own naming contest if you want. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. If you have any questions or comments, put them down below, and I'll be sure to address them as soon as I can. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.